Welcome everyone to our online event. Welcome all of you who are tuning in from all over the world. We are international now with Bellame, so I know so many people are tuning in from all over. If you're in Canada, if you're in France, if you're in the US, shout out below where you're tuning in from. I'd love to hear where everybody is coming from, especially now that we've expanded so much globally. I'd also love to know from some of you guys if you have ever heard of Bellame. It blows my mind. I feel this brand is kind of the best kept secret, but not for long. This is why we're having this incredible event tonight to share with you guys all about this brand. So my name is Kristen Wyatt. I am the manager of field development here at Bellame Corporate. And I am excited to share with you guys about this brand, about the products that we have, and about how so many people are earning a little extra income right now. And specifically tonight, we have put together a really special call for you guys. For those of you who are in the hair industry. It's okay if you're not in the hair industry. You might just be popping on to support a friend or to learn about Bellame. But those of you who are in the hair industry, stay tuned because we have one of our incredible leaders who not only owns her own salon and has been a hairdresser for decades, but also has found a way to work Bellame into her existing traditional business, take some of the pressure off of her and her family, and also generate an additional stream of income. So we're so excited. For me, I've actually been in this online industry for over a decade, but when I found Bellame, I think the thing that stood out to me the very most, outside of the products being incredible, loving everything I was trying, really even just unboxing the products was a whole experience in of itself. It really struck me the moment I met this beautiful couple, Melissa and Scott Thompson. They are our owners, founders of Bellame, and Melissa, hearing a lot about their business experience was really cool. You know, Scott's been in business for decades, has had many traditional businesses, very successful, smart, brilliant, brilliant man. And Melissa has also been, again, the business experience, the business sense, but also decades in this industry specifically. It was really rare to find kind of such a dynamic business genius duo, if you will. But Melissa was sharing with me, you know, why she started Bellame, her passion behind luxury products, and having a product that could make people feel beautiful before even using the product, just by holding it, by seeing the quality of it, really wanting something that was going to be best in class, but also something that the everyday woman could afford, everyday man could afford, and which I thought was really interesting. But also I think it's just because she just kind of got me. You know, she used to be a single mother. She knew what it was like to supplement. You know, she shared with me how important it was to deliver products that have incredible, impactful, and fast results. But also she was like, I also, most importantly, just want to help people put a little milk on the table. And you'll hear people in our brand talk about milk a lot because we quote her all the time with that, because I think it just resonated. You know, for me, being big and pregnant and trying to figure out how I'm going to be able to spend time with my new baby once he's born, and, you know, working 80-hour weeks, and all of us kind of found in our lives, I find, especially over the past few years, that it's no longer a luxury to maybe have an additional stream of income or a side gig, you know, to maybe pay for a vacation. Now it's like we have to supplement. What we're making potentially isn't cutting it as much. If we want to pay down debt, if we want to get ahead, we maybe need an additional layer of income. And it's no longer should I, it's which one should I choose? And so Bellame was actually founded back in 2018. That's why I say, oh my gosh, it's the best kept secret, because so few people still know about the brand. But we've actually increased in revenue every single year since that year, which, you know, you don't do that with products that are not incredible, that are not effective. And that's exactly what I'm most excited to share with you guys about. Let's get into the fun stuff. I want to share with you a little bit about our product portfolio. We have 4 different categories, a full suite of products. I have yet to have to turn somebody away because we don't have a product for them. We truly have something for everyone. Our wellness category is near and dear to my heart because it has impacted me more than I can say. The cognitive energy, the collagen, shedding hair less, feeling less stiffness and joint pain, hydration. I didn't know the symptoms I was having were due to dehydration. I was drinking a lot of water, didn't realize that I needed those extra electrolytes, the extra benefits of a true hydration drink changed the game for me, as well as our really beautiful natural blend of nutrients for hair, skin, nails. The two drinks in the middle, we call it the glow juice when we mix them together. Because when you take collagen and hydrate, the benefits together, people notice a difference right away. And they come in different flavors and they mix really beautifully together. And it's just nice also to be kind of on the go. And this category is booming. I mean, our online sales, our in-person sales, everything with our wellness line has taken off, partially as well because of these on-demand films. Just to make things more simple, so many people can't swallow pills or they get a tummy ache with different powders and things. This actually is a little tiny film that you put under the tongue. It absorbs that way. So it bypasses your stomach altogether. And we have one for immunity. We have one for, we call exhale, for kind of that deep, calm, resting state. Doesn't make you tired, just keeps you calm, which mama needs that sometimes. And then our sleep product. Not only does it help you fall asleep quick, but you will stay asleep. And when you wake up, you don't feel that groggy, weird, lethargic feeling. You actually are like ready for your day. And so these are really innovative and something that no one in this industry has, this combination of products. And we're really, really proud of that. This is actually a product line we just launched just this year. And then, of course, we have our skincare. Our skincare has been around since the beginning. It was our first category we launched with. And our products are all about clinical grade, fast acting, given results right away. People nowadays, if you spend money on something, you want to know that it actually works. Our products are simple. If you want a quick little two-step system, great, we got it. If you want to take yourself to the spa every morning in your bathroom, we've got that for you as well. I love our new Korean beauty cloths. It's a full cleanser in a cloth, not a makeup wipe, not a makeup remover. It takes off your makeup, even if it is water resistant makeup, but it cleanses your face, infuses it with vitamins, helps with firmness, brightening, you name it. It's only $15 for those little wipes, a 30-day supply, and people are adding it into their already incredible routine, especially for a double cleanse. So definitely think about adding those. And then, of course, we have our beauty line. Our owner says whatever you put on your face, she's like, once I turn 50, whatever I put on my face, it better nourish it also. And I kind of love that I like repeats in my head now, because I remember back in the day, even just learning makeup for the first time, and my mom and her friends would talk about creating this barrier in your skin. You got to do your skincare, sure, but create a barrier for your skin to protect your face from the makeup. That was kind of this common theme I would hear. And gone are those days, because our makeup is infused with skincare. It's helping move your skin along with your goals, even with the makeup on. These are custom proprietary formulas that no one else has. We create them from scratch. It sometimes takes a year in development. They are high-end, pigmented, very inclusive. Again, every shade you can think of, never having to turn somebody away. Now, I'm going to touch a little bit on our hair care, just the fact that you can reach out to a friend and get the hair quiz that we have. It's online. It's simple. It will tell you which shampoo and conditioner is best for you, maybe a mixture of both, but just know it is also inclusive. We have something for everyone. And I'm going to pass to my friend here, Erin, in just a second to be able to share more with you guys on that. Okay, lastly, we have our subscription boxes. I know this was a lot of information, and I could probably spend much longer, because we actually have over 150 products when you count every flavor, color, etc. So I don't want to overwhelm you, and for time's sake, I want to be respectful of your time. So I wanted to kind of show you the different categories, but if you're not sure where to start, we have these incredible subscription boxes. One of them is called the Edit. It's like all the skincare and wellness, and it's a combination of all the different things you would want. And then we have our beauty box for those makeup lovers. And these are heavily discounted. And when you have them as a subscription box, you get a new one every single month. So it truly is building your suite of products, really, so that you can try everything and see what you love the most. Now, lastly, for the products, I just want to say that we have a lot more new stuff coming, like over 10 products I can think of off the top of my head. Melissa is always innovating. She's always working with our chemists, our beauty team, always formulating. At the end of the day, we know science doesn't stand still, so neither do we. We got to keep things moving and grooving, and we have a ton of stuff coming, especially through this holiday season. Okay, so shopping with Bellame is super simple. You basically can grab your friend's website. You can save up to 30% on your first order. They'll show you everything and how. Plus, we're going to show you at the end if you want to stay on to kind of check it out and see where to start. Plus, it's kind of like Amazon Prime. Like, I love the fact that with Prime, I have full control over everything. Like, I have some things I have set up on a subscription. I have some things that, like, I don't have to call Amazon to get help with stuff. I have it all set up and I get to control it. That's kind of how it is with Bellamy, only we don't charge you. So it's free. It's Amazon Prime, but free. So our auto ship is not required. We just have a really, really great subscribe and save program for those people that they're paranoid to run out of the products. They don't want to run out of what we have. And so they have it on subscribe and save, but you get to control it, edit it, change the dates, move it around. You can even choose if you want it every 30, 60, 90 days. You get birthday savings, lots of continued perks and things like that. So just know it's in your full control. And I'm always down for a good birthday savings and what have you. So before I move on and kind of wrap up, I am excited to kind of touch on the topic of the night. As you guys know, we specifically, you may be here just to hear about Bellamy, to learn about our products, but we also were intentional about inviting people we knew that were in the hair industry. Our hairstylists, hairdressers, our hair colorists, people who own salons, spas, maybe even boutiques, or they work at a salon or a spa or boutique. And we invited you here because we have had such incredible success from people who are in your industry, layering in Bellamy as an additional stream of revenue. And there is no better person to kind of walk you guys through this whole thing than our presidential director. She is at our top rank. She is on our CEO Society Council. She has been with us for years, but most importantly, she is a mama, a wife, and an incredible entrepreneur. She owns her own salon, and I want her to kind of share a little bit of her story, but also just how she has fit Bellamy in to build and expound upon her own goals, her own flexibility, and all that good stuff. So, Erin, my friend, I'm going to pull down the slides so that I can make you bigger for everybody to see, and I'm going to let you take it away.
All right. Hello, friends. I'm so glad that y'all are joining us tonight. Thank you for taking a little bit of your time out of your day. Kristen's already done a great introduction, but I am Erin Foster. I have been a hairstylist for 25 years now, and I actually have had my own salon in some sort of way for, probably over 15 years. And so I love to kind of piggyback and talk about both things as salon life, hairstylist life, and then also as a boutique owner, because I also own a separate brick and mortar for 6 years. That was going to be my retirement plan, which if any of you guys are on here watching and you are in that place, we all know that's a little bit of a joke because you think that's going to create time freedom, you being your own boss, but then it also takes so much time away from your family and doing the things that you love because you have to be on if you are a brick and mortar owner all the time. So this is a few of the things that I want to talk about. So when I was introduced to Bellamy, I was in one other company prior to Bellamy. And so then when I found Bellamy a little over 7 years ago, I was in at the very beginning of this when we only had 4 products. And now we have all of these amazing products that set up this beautiful shelf. So that's something else that I want to point out, how beautiful all of these products display when you do own a brick and mortar or a salon. These are products, and don't think that that was on accident. This was all part of Melissa's plan. She wants it to be beautiful on a shelf, whether it's in your bathroom or in a brick and mortar that people want to like see what is this all about. So it's luxury on the inside with the ingredients, but then it's also luxury products and packaging on the outside. And so you can choose the beauty of this brand. You choose to do your business how you want to do it. So for me personally, I have there's three of us girls and a husband that use the product, so I never want to run out. So I always make sure that I have backup just for myself personally. And then also whenever my customers are in and clients are in the salon, they can grab products that they want off the shelf. But the beauty of this social selling business is you don't have to. You do not have to tie up your money with products that are sitting on the shelf like we do if you are a business owner now, or like I did for those 6 years. So many times we hear how brick and mortar owners say they can buy products and then they can their inventory and they sell it with a 50% or more markup. But I'm here to tell you that is a little bit of a misconception and a little bit of a joke, because if you subtract out all of that inventory that's been sitting there for a while and you're deducting it from your 50% markup, you are actually making a lot less profit from this. And the beauty of this is you can share a QR code with your clients. You don't have to have any products sitting on the shelf, and you can make up to 40% commission on your products that you're not having to spend a dime on, because we all know the omni business you can join for free if you choose to. And so the fact that you can make a 40% commission and not have any of your money tied up into that is huge. So I wanted to show this for you guys because yes, I keep all the products on the shelf. I like for my clients to be able to test out the foundation and find their perfect color. I like to have some sample bottles set up. So if somebody wants to cleanse their face, I love to include a spa experience for my clients as far as hair styling goes. And if somebody wants to do a full spa experience with our amazing shampoo and conditioner, and I'm here to tell you the smart technology science behind our shampoo and conditioner is like no other. Truly, there is no need to find any other products. And let me tell you, I have full access and I have tried every single thing and I have not been impressed with anything. I found myself going to like the big box stores like Ulta, Sephora, and I was buying travel size so I could find something that I liked, because I was not loving anything for my client's hair until we came out with our custom formula, and it is truly amazing. And it is tested and by hairstylists. There is another stylist, Andrea, that is Melissa, our CEO's hairstylist, and she helped like really formalize this product. So anyways, but so we like to do a full spa experience, and we have collagen masks that you can use. We have clay masks that you can use on your clients. There's so many ways to pamper our clients. But if it's something that you don't choose to use your business that way and you just want to have a QR code to your boutique, your customers can save up to 30%, and then you can make up to 40% commission on this. And we have like these amazing products here. And let me tell you, this product right here, the XL, is a hairstylist dream, not just for us because we get overwhelmed and we need that little bit of calm during the day, but also for our clients. How many times have we had clients, and this can be even for boutique owners, like somebody comes in shopping, they're overwhelmed, and you're like, here, girl, try this little calm sample right here. I'm going to send you home with a pamper pack that tells you all the information. Have my QR code on here. You can save 30% on your order. They become locked in as a customer, and they get all of the perks and the information that comes from our Bellame corporate. So that also saves you time that you're not having to email and spend your time and money on marketing to your customers. They are locked in by giving them a sample and giving them your information. So this business honestly was a no-brainer for me. I love to say that I joined social selling to save up money for vacations, because we all know as a hairstylist, if you are not working behind the chair, you're not getting paid. And that can be very overwhelming because you feel like you should be behind that chair for 12 plus hours a day and never take off. And the holidays coming up, those are our busiest times. And so therefore you miss so much time with your family. But now with this business, I can step away from my chair. I'm working 2 to 3 days a week, but I'm also not sacrificing money that I need to pay the bills or go on trips, which used to I would save up for trips. And now Bellamy actually takes us on, oh my gosh, Kristen might correct me, but I think it's like four plus trips a year that you can earn. And that is all expenses paid. So it is a huge, beautiful thing with this business. It is something that I feel like every hairstylist and boutique owner should add in multiple streams of income. You're preparing for your retirement, for your future. You're preparing for those days like COVID 5 years ago, whenever we were shut down and we were told we couldn't work. And I had so many friends that literally freaked out because they've never had that happen before. But then we also, so a business like this, you can actually grow even bigger and better. So it's a perfect time to get started. And I am going to turn it back over to Kristen because I could ramble on this all night, but I'm not going to keep y'all.
Thank you so much, friend. Okay, you guys can see obviously why I wanted her to share. I think it's so unique specifically to this industry, what you guys do and what you're doing on a daily basis to be able to add in. And that's the beauty of Omni. And I'm going to talk here about the pillars of Omni here in just a second. But one of the biggest things is that there are no restrictions to how you fit Bellamy in. You know, if Erin only wanted to talk about the hair care, she could do that. And in fact, if she found another company that she wanted to share that had a different skincare or whatever, she could do that too. It's about finding what parts of Bellamy fit into your business and making it fit in a way that is true to you. Now, because of the fact that we have something in all the different verticals, it allows for you to be able to make up to that max 40% because you can have wellness and makeup and skincare and hair care all available from the same brand. But again, it's completely up to you. Okay, so now I'm going to get into this whole omni marketing era that we're in, okay? Really, omni marketing is just four main pillars that we have here at Bellamy. Number one, no fees ever. You're not going to get hit with a monthly, an annual, a commission redemption fee, none of that weird stuff. You do not have to pay to do business with us. That also includes all of the digital tools, our entire academy of training. It's an in-depth digital course with over 10 chapters of information in there to help you learn how to build a business online or otherwise. All of our tech platform that's completely paid for and owned by our company. All of those tools, including even professional photography every single month. So you don't even have to worry about photos, all for free. We have a volume-based plan. So the way that it works and why it can be so beneficial for a business owner is that you can grow with just sales. You don't have to recruit or build a team or mentor or anything like that. If you bring sales in, you can actually hit the very top rank of the compensation plan. All of our trips that we have, all the fun, it's all lumped in, even with your personal sales. Plus, lastly, the fourth pillar is you have complete freedom to represent whatever brand you love and that you want to promote. No handcuffs, no restrictions. It's about finding where Bellamy fits into your life and your suite of products and your offerings for your clientele. Now, when it comes to earning an income, I know we've kind of touched on this a little bit, but like we said, you can earn up to 40% commission on your personal sales, but we also have launch bonuses right now that for the next 6 months, as you're climbing through our ranks that again, you can hit with sales or personal mentoring, we have over $70,000 on the table. Plus, if you do decide to mentor, we will also bonus you just for helping other people succeed. You can earn up to $1,800 in just free product. Plus, we even have monthly bonuses for leaders that just maintain their ranks every month. So whether it's trips that you love, custom jewelry, flowers, we love to just make our people feel good, feel spoiled. Our owner always says that, travel and gifts are her love language. And trust me when I say they spare no expense to create these beautiful bucket list experiences for our partners. We have 5 separate trips and incentive events that you can earn. We're going to Asheville. We're going to Washington. We have people going to Dublin this weekend, Paris next year. We were literally just in Mexico. You name it. We have people that had joined the month before that earned Mexico. And then we have people who have been here 7 years that are going to be going to Paris next year. Like, it's not about who being at the top or being rare or being, the 1%. We truly have an opportunity for everyone to experience travel in a whole new way. There's nothing quite like a Bellame trip. Now, we have some promotions going on to kind of wrap this up. I already mentioned if you're shopping with us, you spend $99, you're going to get a free gift. But also if you enroll with us as a partner, spend a minimum of $19. I'm going to show you at the end here what I recommend starting with if you're looking at this from a business perspective. You'll also get a free product. So let's talk about what we're going to do next. So obviously, your friend's going to reach back out to you who invited you. Reach back out to them. I know we've got a lot of people on here, so it might take them a second, but ask whatever questions you need. Dig in deep. Go to their website. They can even create a custom cart for you of everything you need to really simplify the shopping experience. Now, if you are someone, though, that is, and I just want to say thank you guys so much for hopping on and being here, especially in the evening and especially away from your families. I know it means a lot to the friend who invited you. If you are interested in shopping with us or looking at maybe what this would look like as a partner, I want to encourage you to stay on just for the next, not even 10, maybe 5 minutes or so. I am just going to walk you through exactly what those first steps look like so that you feel ready to go and have all your questions answered from that regard. Now, if you're looking to shop with us, as I mentioned, you can save up to 30%. The way you do that is you go to your friend's website and this pop-up will happen where you get to subscribe to our insider text messages. When you subscribe, you put in your phone number, hit enter, you'll get a text confirmation with a code. That's your 20% off. Then as you're shopping the products, and of course you can always have your friend create a custom cart for you and they can add all the products that you need in there. If you add even one of those items, one item, let's say you got the beauty box and our cleansing cloths. If you put just the cleansing cloths on subscription, it will apply an additional 10% off to the entire order. Now, the only things that are excluded from that is some of our starter suites, some of our collections, things like that, including like our beauty. Some of the discounts are so heavily discounted, like our beauty box, our edit. Some of that's already super heavily discounted. So your coupon code of 20% will actually just be saved for your next order, which is great. You don't miss out. But you're going to grab your code, enter it at checkout, and you are ready to go, products heading to you. So get with your friend. Like I said, they're going to walk you through this process, but I want to make sure that you get the most savings as humanly possible. Now, for those of you who are looking at this from a business perspective, and maybe you own a salon or you own a boutique or a spa, and maybe it's not about hair, you just have a store or a boutique or a shop that you're thinking of carrying our products. We have, when you first enroll, some suites that we call, and they're only available during enrollment. We also have these bigger starter kits that have, multiple of the same items so that you can have multiple on your shelf if you'd like. It's all about the big savings for some of our stores. Now, I love our executive suite because you're going to get everything you see in this picture here. It's 12 full-size products. Plus you have samples of the skincare to pass out at your store with friends, whoever. You get a $150 product credit with this bundle. So you can use that product credit in a future month once you've kind of dialed in on what you love most. Plus, of course, free shipping, shipping credit if it's international. So I highly recommend grabbing our suites. Just make sure when you go click join and you click your free kit, because of course it's free to join, you don't have to buy anything. Make sure that if you're going to choose a suite that you do it right there on that screen, because once you check out, they will no longer be available. Then we will get you access to our academy, and we actually have a 19 days of Bellame going on right now for the first 19 days of November, which is partially why we're doing this event. So you get to kind of snowball right into our events. We have 3 more events happening next week, so you can launch your business, access the academy over the weekend, and literally hop in on an already well-oiled machine for you to work your business, share Bellame with others, and let us do the legwork so you don't have to be the expert. Again, thank you guys so much for just hopping on, for learning. If you own a store, you're looking at what that discount might be like, again, reach out to your friend who invited you. They'll break it all down for you. And I cannot wait to hopefully meet some of you guys, especially in Washington, D.C. Next year, we're headed for our Bellame National Conference, and I can't wait to meet some of you there. Thanks, everybody. Have a wonderful night. Bye, everyone. Thanks, guys.